From all keep showing you that at age 30, this is Jesus at age 30 multiplied by 52, which is the 52 weeks in the year. Clearly we can make out the year 2015, 20, 1 and 5, 20, 1 and 5. I'm taking the year Jesus started his ministry at age 30 AD, multiplying that by the 52 weeks in a year. 52 weeks in a year clearly is 360 or 365 days that make up a year. Clearly, you can make out this year, 2015, or the end of the world. And Jesus will come this year, 2015, 2015, and judge the world. Go off and make out Daniel chapter 12, verse 12, 2015. That is the 1,336 days. 1,1335. 1,336 days. This is this year, 2015. Daniel chapter 12, verse 12. That day in Daniel chapter 12, verse 12. 2015. This is Prophet More keep showing you Jesus age 33 and 33 AD, multiplying his age at 33 AD times the 52 weeks in a year. Clearly, we can make out the number 42, which is the same as when you take Adam, all the years that Adam lived, 930 years, and you add 9, 3, and 0 is 10 is 22. Divide that into 930, divide 22 into 930, you get 42. Also, Jesus came 42 generations from Abraham, according to Matthew chapter 1, verse 17 through 19. He was called Jesus for he came to save his people from their sin. The word sin, S is 19, I is 9, and N is 14. Clearly, that's the number 42. And out of this calculation, we can make out 2, 3, and 5, the axis of the earth, showing that Jesus is God who created the earth. You see the numbers 6 and 7. God created the earth 6 days and rested on the 7th. Jesus, who is God, put the earth in its axis of 23.5 degrees. He was on the cross for 15 degrees. He was on the cross for 45 degrees in 33 AD. He was numbered among the transgressors. One is on his left, one is on his right. He gave himself as a sacrifice for sin, which is the number 42. This year, 2015, he's coming again. Clearly, we can make out the Phoenix, 5, 13, 31, 5, 13, and 31, which when you multiply 5, 13, and 31, gives you 2015. This year, Jesus coming in 2015. It's going to be as the days of Noah. See the number 8. 8 souls were saved from Noah's Ark. And Jesus will end sin and Satan. And the wicked will be no more. This year, 2015. It's great wisdom, great understanding I'm showing you. This is like the Hebrew word emes. This is the truth. God bless. God bless. God bless. This is Prophet Keep showing you that, showing you confirmation that Adam, in accordance to Genesis chapter 5, verse 5, lived 930 years. When you take 9 plus 3 plus 0, 0 is actually 10. Next to the number multiplies by 10. When you divide 930 by the number value, you get 42. 42 is the same as the word sin. S is 19, I is 9, N is 14. When added, gives you 42. And in Matthew chapter 1, verse 17, it speaks about all the generations from Jesus, from Abraham to Jesus, 42 generations. Jesus was called Jesus because he came to save his people from their sin. Furthermore, you can see as the Prophet more keeps showing you that taking the number 42, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 42 divided by 6 is 7. Clearly, Jesus showed that he was God. Because God created the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh. And looking at the calculation again, you see what I mean? Looking at the calculation again, you see that Jesus, age 33, multiplied by the 52 weeks and make up a year. You can see the 6 and 7, Jesus God, who put the earth in its axis, 23.5 degrees. See the number 42 that I just showed you. And the standard 4 times 2 is 8. You get to also understand about the 6 days God created the earth and rested on the seventh. This year he will finish the work that he created. The earth, the world as we know will be no more. The earth will still exist, but the world as we know will be no more. This year, 2015, you clearly make out the fitting number 5, 13, 5, 13, 31, which gives you 2015. I'll be showing you the Finnick number in this calculation. Clearly, you can make out the 5, 13, and the 31. 5, 13, and 31. That is the Finnick numbers that make up this number or this year, 2015. 5, 13, and 31. Clearly, you can make that out. 5, 13, 31. When you take all the years that Jesus lived, the year that he was crucified, Jesus is still living. I'm talking about when he was crucified in 33 AD. Multiplying this by the 52 weeks in the year, you get this understanding. That's when you know I'm talking about that year in contrast to this year. 2015 this year, just as Jesus in 33 AD. One on his left and one on the right will separate the sheep from the goats. And Jesus, at age 33 years old, was on the cross for 15 degrees. And you see that in his Finnick number. It tells a story that equals to 2015. That Jesus will get even in 2015 with Satan. Also the number 4, sin. 42. God, who is Jesus, will come this year with his angels, with his hosts, with his army, with his military, and destroy the nations of the world. America, and all of them. The Chinese call this year the year of the goat. Well, this year, Jesus will separate the sheep from the goats. More than coincidence, the Chinese call this year the year of the goat, or the sheep. This year, Jesus will separate the sheep from the goat. The Lamb of God this year will separate the sheep from the goat on Judgment Day, sometime this year, 2015. Clearly, this calculation, you can also make out the year, the number that the president is 44th President, Barack Obama. Also, you can make out the month, 8th month of August, and the day he was born, the 4th of August. You can clearly make that out. You can also make out the year that Israel is today, 5,775 years old. Israel's 5,775 years old. Also, you can make out, or their year is 5,775 years old. To this day, 2015. But going back to 1948, when Israel became a nation, they're exactly 67 years old this year. So clearly in this calculation, we see that God is also going to destroy the nation of Israel this year. They didn't accept the Messiah in 33 AD. Well, they will accept his judgment in 2015. Whether they like it or not, Jesus the Messiah, who they rejected in 33 AD, who they crucified on the cross, one on his left, one on his right, will separate. Jesus will come this year with angels to separate the sheep from the goats. Sometime 2015, the same as Israel is this year, according to the lunar solar calendar. This is their year, 5,775. This number, we could also make that a golden ratio of 216. We could also, like I showed you earlier, make out the 1,335th day in Daniel chapter 12, verse 12. Blessed he that maketh to the 1,335th day, which is this year, 2015. We get all this understanding. Also, 1776 is when America started their independence. 1776. America is between 238 to 239 years this year, 2015. This year, 2015, America, who started at 13 states and rose to the pinnacle of 52 states, will be no more. There will never be a 54th president. Barack Obama, but it shows that Barack Obama's age 53, There will never be a 45th president. Barack Obama is the last president, the 44th president of the United States. This year, America will be no more. Mystery Babylon mentioned in Revelation chapter 17 and also mentioned in Revelation chapter 18 will be destroyed by Jesus and his angels this year, in 2015. God bless, God bless, God bless.